Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video we're going to start collecting Warhammer the Horus Heresy, and today we're going to take a look at the Sons of Horus. Now in this video we're going to take a look at the special rule for the Sons of Horus before having a look at a couple of units we recommend to get started with for your faction. We'll then look at some other units we can use to expand upon the first couple of initial purchases, and finally finish off the video with a little sample army list of 1,000 points for you to use, hopefully as some inspiration for starting your own force of the Sons of Horus in Warhammer the Horus Heresy. And so, to begin with, we get the Merciless Fighters rule. During a turn in which a unit made up entirely of models with the Legiones Astartes Sons of Horus special rule successfully charges or are successfully charged, the strength of all melee attacks made against any model in that unit that do not have the vehicle unit subtype suffer a -1 modifier. Now, models with the vehicle unit type and this special rule instead inflict an additional 3 hits for a total of 1d6 plus 3 if the vehicle is a super heavy subtype on units composed of models that do not have the vehicle unit type when conducting a ram attack. Pretty cool. It's going to allow our units to be that little bit better in combat. The strength of all melee attacks made against any model in our units is going to suffer a -1 modifier. It's super nice. This just makes us so much more resilient at Space Marines, making us just that much harder to take down and really sort of tipping the scales in even sort of fights as well. So, you know, tactical Marines fighting other tactical Marines, we're always going to have that slight little advantage because of the minus here. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, where to get started with for the Sons of Horus? I think the Cataphracti Centurion is a great place to start. Now, you can use this model as a Cataphracti Praetor later on, and it actually will be listed as a Cataphracti Praetor for the Sons of Horus on the Forge World web store, but I think this is a solid place that's going to go nicely into one of the units we're going to look at straight away, which is the Justaeran Terminators, or I guess the Black Legion. That's why you can see that these are the Black Sons of Horus models, because they are the first company of them. Now, the Cataphracti Centurion is going to give you a solid Terminator character. This model has a really cool power maul in here and a combi multi-gun, so a nice little bit of anti-armor on him as well. I think he's just a fantastic model to start out with your force. Now, of course, the unit he'd be joining are the Justaeran Terminator squads, a really solid unit. Now, they have Banestrike combi bolters and Carceran power axes. These are two special weapons available to the Sons of Horus. The Carceran power axes are breaching 5+ with a specialist weapon rule and AP 3 at the strength of user. And then you've got your Banestrike weapons. Banestrike essentially will give you breaching 6+ on your bolter weapons, so pretty nice there. Obviously, the combi bolter becomes twin linked and has rapid fire, strength 5, AP 4, and an 18-inch range for them. Now, they do have some other special rules. You've obviously got bulky 2. They have the Justaeran retinue, so when you do select Praetors, you can actually take these as a retinue, not taking up an elite slot for your force. And Furious Charge 1, along with Chosen Warriors and Stubborn in there as well, make them really nice. You've got a variety of different weapon options you can swap out. They can have pairs of lightning claws for every 5 models in the unit as well. You can have a heavy weapon, which can be a heavy flamer, Reaper autocannon, or multi-melter for even a little bit extra anti-tank ability. And they can also take things like thunder hammers, lightning claws, singulars, and power fists and chain fists as well. So a really nice selection of loadout options for them on what is a pretty decent Terminator unit. Now, looking at where to go next, we obviously have our tactical squad, and I think these are incredibly important for any Space Marine Legion. They're going to be the heart of your Legion, as the rule might suggest. Now, they are going to have options of taking, say, chainsaws or chain bayonets, or even just regular bayonets on them as well, to give them a little bit of extra combat potential. But really, I think these just being as cheap as possible to take objectives on the table for you is the best use of them. Now, putting them in a Rhino as well will allow them not only to affect the backfield and mid-table objectives on the force, you've also got the ability now to push them deeper into sort of those further objectives, even in your opponent's deployment zone, with some good transport. If you're taking a Rhino though, the Dozer Blade, always put that on, is the most important upgrade you'll ever put on your Rhinos. Now, we do have another Sons of Horus specialist unit in the Reaver Attack Squad. These are a dedicated close combat unit, but they've got some really fun abilities. So, first of all, you have Relentless and Chosen Warriors in Counter Attack 1 as well, but you also have Precision Shot and Precision Strikes, both on a 6+. The models will come standard with chain axes and a bolt pistol, but you can upgrade those bolt pistols to be some hand flamers, and you can also choose for every 5 models in the unit to equip them with a melter plasma gun, flamer, or plasma pistol in there as well, to give you a little bit of extra anti-armor if they ever get stuck against something. The last unit I want to talk about are the Seekers Squad, because Seekers are really fun in Sons of Horus. The entire unit can take Banestrike bolters on them, which can be really fun, so you can have a nice solid breaching unit for the tabletop. And so here we have our sample army list for the Sons of Horus. Now we've got our Cataphracta Centurion, who's going to be our Warlord, and we've got the combi weapon Melty Gun and the Power Maul in there as well as the main weaponry. And then we've got Chosen by the Dark Gods, which is a traitor-only Warlord trait on him. Now this is pretty fun. You roll a d6 before the battle. On a 1, you do take a wound that you can't stop. However, on a 2 to 5, you do increase your strength and toughness by 1 for the rest of the game. I think just a pretty nice one. And you also get a movement phase reaction, which is some of my favourite reactions in the game, as it really allows you to dictate the flow of the battle. Now we then have our 5 model squad of Justarian Terminators. We've got one of them with a Melty Gun Magna Combi weapon. We then also have the Multi-Melter in there, so they've got a decent amount of anti-armor, especially when you consider we got the Combi Melter on the Centurion. We then have a single model with Karkash and Parax, but obviously the other 2 will have those as well with their guns. And then 2 models with pairs of Lightning Claws. A Reaver Attack Squad with a Reaver Chieftain with Power Fist is in there, and then we've got a Melty Gun as well, and they're in a Rhino Transport with Dozer Blade. 2 tactical squads with Rhino Transports and Dozer Blades as well, and the squad unit is finished out with a Legion Seeker Squad with Banestrike Bolters on the units. Now, if you've got some ideas on your own Sons of Horus force and how to get started with them in the Horus Heresy, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment down below letting us know what you thought about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fine little community here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. You can use one of our affiliate links to Gap Games or Element Games if you're in Australia or the United Kingdom, or you can subscribe to our YouTube members or Patreon, or grab some merch from our merch stores on Teespring or Ko-fi. All the best ways to help support the channel. As a special thanks to all our Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patrons: Broken Chef, Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Outer and Shot First, Kenny Lowell, and Soren. And to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, the Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle, and Gargamel196. Thank you all once again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Stay safe everyone, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.